Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode for Software Inc. Now, I do know some of you are going to go, but we want the old one. Because obviously we were enjoying the old one, but I can't carry on playing it forever. It's an open-ended sandbox, and there's no good time to say, right, that's the end. Let's switch to the new one. So we've just switched to the new one. I had to bite the bullet and thought we'd go for it. This is about my second attempt at recording. There's one of my ones that I was recording, which didn't work out. You can see the new style of it. And if we go here, there's it a little bit further on. And if I go here, that's another game I played. This is my test game that I had with the new series. So, I've played a little bit of interesting thing. We're going to start straight away, and I'm going to give you an overview. So we're going to call it Slim Studios again, but we're going to call it Series 2, S2. My name's Slim Nasty, and I'm going to change my hair to this colour, and I'm going to change my skin to this colour, and we're going to be a pair of pants which are going to be black, and we're going to have a shirt which is black. What? Black shirt? What's going on there? You usually have orange, Slim. We're going to have an orange jacket. Well, that's a bit bright, isn't it? Let's do it a little bit. No, keep it about there. I'm going to change my personality to stubborn and optimistic. Design, I'm going to have 2D. Code, I'm going to have system. And art, I'll have as audio. And we're going to put most of it in design, because most of the software we're going to do is going to be design at the moment. So I want to be able to code stuff rather than be a leader straight away, because I can train myself up as a leader later on. And we're going to do it to there, and we'll take that out now. There we go. Right, starting money, I'm going to turn this up. We're going to have 30k. There we go. Leave it in 1880. We've got two new environments. We've got desert and tundra. We're going to go for desert because it's quite good. I'm going to put it on easy though, just so that we can breeze through it and get a good start. And catch up to all the other series a little bit. So there's me, look. There's Slim Nasty with an orange jacket on instead. So we're going to hit start, and then I'm going to give you a quick overview to all the other bits. So I'm going to hit pause, and there's our desert map. It's a bit bland, but it's all right. We can cope with that. There's our bus stop. Going to quickly look at build mode. There's one extra thing in here, but the big difference is the fact that all these are now unticked, so you can just tick and filter straight to them instead of having to untick them all, which is quite nice. So if I just want the office or I just want lighting, I'm getting to them quicker. And then basically if you untick that again, it just brings all of them up. The one item in all of this, so all of this is pretty much the same all the way through, apart from the reception desk. Now we'll come back to that, but that's the only physical object that's different in the game. Right, we're going to go through these really quickly. We've got developed software. That's pretty much all the same. Not really anything different in there. Again, with your releases, pretty much all the same. Contracts, which I will come back to, but that's pretty much the same. But there is something that plays on contracts, which we will come to. Employees, again, pretty much the same all the way through, even managed teams, all of that. Nothing really changes there. Same with insurance and stocks. All of this has had a slight rework to it, and it's worth noting you can buy stocks in your own company, which drives the price up. And then obviously it's harder for other companies to buy stock in your company because the value of your stock goes up. So it is worth buying the stock of your company. We're going to flick to all software. Now here's where the changes start to come in. You can now, instead of, if I just bring up companies for a minute, instead of going in like we used to and buying the stocks for a company, like I just showed you, so instead of going in, you can see this is a lot better now, the way this is split out. But I could go and buy that stock. And this shows you how much of a percentage these guys have made since they bought the stock. So he's +3. His percentage is up 407% since, or is it 4? I think it's 4.7%. But yeah, it shows you the difference there. So you could buy into the stock here, and get stuff. So that's the normal way, but a reworked style, which is good. This bit, however, is different because, let me just bring that stocks one up again. So this one, Whereas before, you say this guy here. Let's find the guy with 100% reputation. Here we go. This guy. He's released 7 products. We would go in and we say, what's he released? And you go in and you'd have a look and you say, yeah, that's pretty good. I'll go and buy his stock. And you'd go in and you'd buy his stock. But now you can actually just buy the intellectual property to the individual games. So we could go in and we can say, right, okay, this one's good. But it's a bit obscure, but it's made 66 grand. I could trade the IP and then we can make some profit out of the individual game, or we could redevelop the game. We would own the rights to that. So very interesting. It would stop him further developing it if we buy them all out. But yeah, really cool way of doing it. So you're fighting the companies from within. We're going to carry on. Software times, pretty much the same. Servers, slight difference here. We've now got, you can have your servers as per normal, but you can select a fallback server, which I haven't tested yet, so we're going to find out what it actually does. But there's 2 scenarios that I can see. It will either, basically, when a server gets overloaded and there's too much on, it will switch a task, whatever task it needs to. If it's running one task and then it's too much, I don't know if it's going to switch the whole task over to another server, which would be the fallback server, or it would split the process between the servers that you've got, like the main server and the fallback server. I'd imagine it switched the whole task. So if you had sort of 5 tasks running on a server and it come a lot, it would like move 1 task over or 2 tasks over like that. We're going to find out what that does because I don't know, to be honest with you. Manage staff, again, new thing here is the receptionist. The receptionist leads us on nicely to another area of the game, which has changed. So we've got the receptionist desk. That brings us into deals, right? So what do deals do? Right, well, we've got contracts where you basically, you go in and this guy here wants us to create a game asset. You know, there's game assets here, or there's an embedded system. You know, it tells you how long and how much team you need to do it, and you create the whole thing. So you do the design, you do the coding, the testing, and then it gets released. Deals, however, only do a task within a piece of software. So you might do the design, you might do the coding, you might only do the support, you might just do the marketing, and you can pick which contracts you want. So this is where it gets quite interesting, because you could have your marketing or your support team sat around for a lot of the time not doing anything. So you could fill in the gaps by doing the deals, which makes them worth more money, because it's making money from somebody who would be sat there doing nothing most of the time. And the way it runs marketing now slightly does difference, which you'll see when we get into the game. The last thing, or one of the last things we do, is we've got upcoming releases. So if I go like this, the next release is the Landgo View 5, which is a game engine coming out in April 1980. So this, I'm still not got used to coming in here and checking this, but you could effectively say, all right, well, it's going to take me X amount of years to develop something. We don't want it coming out this time, you know, or you might want to delay it, or you might want to get something out just before. You might say, oh, look, that operating system's going to come out July 1980. If I finish it early and get it out in June, we can beat him to the market. You see what I mean? There's some interesting things. And the last one, upcoming events. Oh, what's that? Nothing. We'll see what that comes up with. But there's upcoming events as well. So we've got upcoming releases and upcoming events. You'll have to see what that is when we get going. Right, let's get building. Anyway, we're going to get started. And we're going to start with building our first little building, and it's going to be quite small to start with. I'm going to go 5, and I'm going to say like that, like that. We'll do it like that, and I want to put. I want to put that there, but it only works, so I'm going to have to put it there. I'm going to use these windows. Light coming in there. Light in there. Window like that, because that's going to be our toilet. And then let's just put a window. Just just to get light in, because I don't want to spend loads of money doing this at the moment. Right, office. Kind of want the better desks, but we'll go for the cheaper ones. That'll be this. We're going to change the colours up a bit as well. So, I kind of want this to be a bit oranges like that. So we're going to set that as the default, because we are going to change the colours as we go. We're going to do my chair as well, so our colour can be an orangey, bright orangey colour. The secondary one can be a dark orangey colour, and the bottom can be silver. Why not? We'll leave that as silver. We're going to set that as the default design. Computer on that, so I can see out there. Again, we're going to do the colours as we go. We're going to make that a dark grey. Oh, hang on. Forgot to do the keyboard, which we're going to make orange. There we go. So we're going to set that as the default. We need to put one of these in. We'll do those both at the same time if we can. And we'll make those a bit darker. And we'll set those as the default styles as well. We need a light in there. Light there. There. We're going to go right there. We need a there. I'm going to see if I can move that door actually, because I think what we'll do, we will build our canteen quickly in here. Like that, because we kind of need one. So I'm going to put the door there and then get rid of that one. He says something like that. There we go. And we'll put a couple of windows in. Like that. Right, okay, we need a fridge. We can do this by going needs. Put a fridge in there. We need tables. One there. We need one in here as well. Coffee maker. Change the colour of that though. Oh, it's looking good already, isn't it? Right. The secondary colour I want orange, because that's the cup on it. Primary colour. Should we make it black? No, black looks horrible. If I make it orange, it's going to clash with that orange. I think it's going to have to be a silvery colour. And just have a dark. We'll just do that. Set as the default style. Don't think you can colour the fridge, can you? No, he still hasn't done that. But there we go. That should be all we need for that. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to set the style for the building. So I think we should have wooden exterior, floorboards and carpets like that. We're then going to select the colours. So the exterior, I kind of want a darkish brown to go with the desert theme. Interior, I'm going to say, oh, that's a nice blue. We'll go for that blue. And the floor, we'll make a darkish blue. I don't like that colour though. That's more of a purpley colour. We want blue. There we go, like that. And then we're going to set that as our default style. And of course, what I haven't done is just pop in. Oh, that's not going to work. Move those over. We're going to have to move those. Oh, hang on. We go like that, and then move that onto there. That'll work better. I'm going to leave those red. That'll work. And we need a light in there. Need a light. We'll pop that in there, and that should be it. Right. Okay. That's all we. Oh no! Hang on. Need to put in. Oh, what's his name? Chair. Like that, and then we'll recolour that one to black for that. And the secondary needs to be a nice orangey colour like that, and then we'll set that as the default style. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like. So that's how we're starting. That's as big as it gets. Right, I'm going to hit play so I can get me in. And we're going to need to make some money. Oh, not here yet. Here I come. Right, there's me. Right, that's me. And I'm going to say that, that, and that is mine. I'm going to sign it. Right, so we're going to start off doing contract work. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it this way until we find the highest price ones that only need one person. That one's quite a good one. 2 months, 10 grand. Let's do that. I haven't got a server. We're going to accept that. We're going to get going. Which brings us nicely on to another slight change. We can now, so we're doing the designing, filter all our different things. So we can filter the development, the design. I think those two should be the other way around, because design is usually first, then development, then marketing, then support, and then project management. So we can filter out all of that. So I'm going to speed it up. We're going to make some money first on contracts, and then we're going to hire some more team and make this slightly bigger, because there's not enough room. I quite like that. Look at that little hut out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I'll tell you what I need to do. I'm going to hit pause a minute. Hang on. Because what I need to do is I need to create this as the contracts team. This is going to be my first one. So I'm going to disband the core team. I'm going to put me into change team contracts. So I will be in. Come on. Change team into contracts. So I will go into contracts. We'll assign that back to contracts, and then all will be good in the world. So we're still coding. I'm going to extend my hours by 1. I'm going to extend my hours by 2 actually, and I'm going to leave the we got a new thing here because we got vacation. That's what I forgot to show you in Teams. You can now set the vacation. I always forget, but we must keep up on that. So we're going to develop this. We're going to get a few bits of software out, make some money, and then expand and make this building bigger and stuff. And I'm going to try and rush it through a bit. Right, develop that. There is another difference here. We can pick the server from here as well. I can't because I haven't got any servers at the moment, but we will have a server at some point, which would be good. I like that. It's a nice little office building to start with. This is our first building. And what I'm going to try and do, if we can speed that up. Yeah, I'm on. There we go. I'm back. I'm going to have a coffee, and I'll probably need to have a wee. We should see how it goes. And we're going to build this, and we're going to try and get through this and build this team up. And I know the room's going to be a bit small, but this is our first little shack that we've got. And what I'm going to try to do in this series is keep individual teams in individual buildings, sort of. And we will change it up later. Right, there we go. That's that one done. And we can release. Bang, done. Switch to the next contract. Let's find the next one. That only needs one person to do it. And I think it's probably going to be... Yeah, because these are all... 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. So we're going to do that one. Game assets, 7 grand. Bang, done. And we're going to do that one. Try and maximise the money coming in. So we'll get that done as quickly as we can. And we'll make some money, and then we'll expand to 3 or 4 people, I reckon. I don't know how many we're going to go. We shall see. We shall see. And we'll push this as quickly as I can to get the next building going. And to get into other bits. So I'll probably go the first year, maybe, at doing contracts. And then maybe a lot in that year we'll hire some more people, expand the team, put some money in the insurance policy. Don't know how much yet. We're just making it up as you're going along. Oh, I've gone. I'm going home. Gone home for the day. There I'm back again. I slow it down so it can calculate the maths a bit better. If we go like that, you can see the building. Look at that. Look how it looks sweet. That little building, little office. Buses going past. You have a look around. You press C to do that, by the way, if you want to jump into that mode. It's like camera mode. It's like it's the main highway. I like that. And we are going to change it up as we go. Getting through this. If we get through these quicker, it's really good. You want to hire some better members of staff when we can. So we might get another contract in. We're at April already, look. People are bringing out things. Let's have a look, see if there's any events. Look at this. This is the upcoming events coming out next month. These are all next month. Oh, that's interesting. Right, we can promote that. Let's get that out the door. Release. Bang, done. We've got 41 grand. Let's try and get another one out if we can. Again, we'll find the best ones that can do one member of team. There we go, 6 grand. We're going to go bang, we'll get that one going. Because we've got 41 grand, I can probably just about extend this office out a little bit. So let's go here. Should we go to there? I reckon we can go to there, and then we'll add a window in there. Window there. We'll expand that out at the same time. Put a window there. And I'm going to put a little room like that in, I think. Need a door. We'll do that. That looks a bit silly like that, doesn't it? Let's extend this one more. That looks better. And okay, extend that one more. We'll put a window in there. Oh, it kind of wants one there, but it won't fit right, will it? We could. Let's change this up a bit. Oh, we'll do that. So it's a little bit different. Because I'm going to do that as a server room, so I need to put a light in there and some desking. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a desk there. And a desk there. I'm going to put a seat there because we're going to hire a member of staff in a minute. That like that, because I want to get the server in. I go like that. I'm going to put that on there. That like that. Can you put that actually? Can I move that in front of the window? No, you can't put that in front of the window. You should be able to do that. Never mind, that will do. And I want a server, so I'm going to put a server in here. So that's going to be our little server room. And that's all we need, I believe. No, we need another light. Where's our lights? No, not needs lights. Because we need another one in there. Because otherwise it doesn't look right. And we haven't put one in there. That will do. I've spent enough money. We've spent like 3 grand. So we've got a server. We're going to name that contracts. And we'll expand that later. There's no, see here you could select a fallback if we had more than one server. But we haven't. I'm going to let it run for a minute, and when we get some money in, I can't remember how much that one was worth. But once we finish, I think, can we see in here what we've got? No, that's the completed ones. We can't see what we've got running though, can we? Until we get to the next bit. So let's fast forward. So obviously now, because before that was it, this was set and I didn't have a server selected. So effectively once we go on to the actual development stage, which is the next one, I can now put that on a server, look, and I can say put that on the contract server, and if we have a look at our contract server, we're using 5% load. So if I now hire another member of staff, I need to put some money in insurance. I'm going to go for the senior level so we get the more senior guys in, and I'm going to drop that down to there. That will do. So, and I'm going to put, how much should we put in? Should we put 5 grand in? Let's put 5 grand in. Yeah, we'll put that in. Hopefully, if we look at that, if I bring me up, there's me. I don't have any money, do I? But we can release that. We can promote that and get that out. I was going to say, let's just pause it because I'm going to hire a member of staff. what I was going to say is we'll look at how much it is, because if we go into insurances, it now denotes that, you know, the pension for this guy, life insurance and health insurance, this is what they get at these levels. So what we're going to do, we're going to hire a 2D designer. I'll fork out 300 quid, and we'll see if, let's go score, I want a reasonable wage. This gets some reasonable age and good compatibility. There's some real old gits in here. We want good or great, really. But this gets us higher skill level, I believe, if we do it that way. I'm still trying to work out all of that. Bad compatibility. Bad compatibility. Why? Right, let's start. We're going to go for some older people, I think. Let's try that one. Come on, bad. Done him. I don't want 50s and 60s because they won't stay with the company very long. I want sort of in their 40s or below. Normal. Bad. We may have to go for that guy. Where is he? Him. That guy that's called Vicky Tucker. It's not a guy at all, is it? Normal. Yeah, not bad. Not much good in 2D. We could train him though. We may have to train one of them up. Normal. We're not getting any goods. Oh, there's a normal. Another normal. Another normal. He's not too bad, but he isn't brilliant. Should we go for that one? Let's go for that one. We'll hire that one. Yes, I do want to put them on the payroll. They'll come in tomorrow and join this team. So we're going to hit play. And I'm going to find, basically, I'm going to switch this round now. I don't want to last 12 months. I want to sort of keep it around this. Let's find a reasonable one. That's not too bad. We'll put that one on the contract server and we'll accept that. We'll get that one going. See if we can start making some money. I want to get quite a bit of money up if I can. Oh, we're going home. Right off. And we're going to come to our next change, which is wage negotiations. Now, if you've got a lot of people here, this is where this gets a lot easier, because we can go accept all, and it will say that could be £1,000, £2,000 per month, and you can say yes to all, and then it's done. So much better, so much quicker. There we go. There's the new person. We're also coming up to holiday time, which is a pain. So we've got 2 people working this now. We will need to train them at some point as well. I'm thinking maybe 3, maybe 4 people on here. Maybe 3. Right, we've designed it. Don't want to over-design it. Let's develop it. Contract work can just go straight out as quickly as we can. Again, we could swap the servers from here now, or apply a server if we'd forgotten to do it. So we'll get through this. This is the programming phase, so you can see what's required when we hover there. You need 2D and audio art is being applied. Need to keep an eye on that because I quite often pick ones with artwork and I haven't got no artwork skills. I have, but the other person might not have. So if we look at this here, we're not too bad, but if I look at the individual ones, this guy's got no art skill at all. Promote that. Let's get it out the door. Release. Slow it down again. We'll pick another contract. Let's have a look at that one. Team 9% artist. We should breeze through that. And then another 12 grand. So we get that. The place is getting a little bit dirty. They're not complaining about it yet, so we'll leave it. We'll zoom out a bit. 1 employee. We're in July now, so here you go. Vacation. I never have a holiday because I own the company. So I'm just going to work through whilst everybody else has time off. And we'll make some money. And we'll hire another lot of team workers. We could have a look at deals as well. There is no deals. Why is there no deals? Because you haven't got a receptionist, Slim. That's why. Just testing you guys. Just making sure you're keeping up. Making good money though. 5.5 grand last month. It's not bad. And obviously you got the breakdown of salaries and everything over here. So I'd imagine salaries is our biggest expense, which is 2 grand. We need to be making 2 grand a month basically. So that's quite good to know that, because obviously if you look in here and that's 3 months and that's 12, you divide that by 3, which is 4 grand, that's how much you're going to make. So if you need 2 grand's worth of expenditure, you can kind of do the mental arithmetics and work it out. Right, let's develop. Let's get that going. I should be going home soon. It's home time. There we go. We'll both be back the next day. Here we go. We're both back in. Right. There we go. Got a cup. It's a shame these are orange, but then when you get the drink, it's a white cup, which is a shame. I wish that coloured that in as well. So we're going to breeze through this, look. We've got loads of skill in this. And what I'm going to do, I'm then going to do... We're going to get somebody else in here. So when we finish this, I'm going to put them... I'll put them in the middle, I think. Oh, we finished. Quick, promote it. Let's beta test it, get it out, release, bang, that's done. Right, going to pause it again. We're going to get somebody else in here. I think the ideal sort of size company here is probably going to be... just trying to think. Well, about 4 people if I can get them in this space, but I might not be able to get them in this space. The developer is also working on the fact that we will be able to have rooms at different sizes at some point. We might have to extend this out a little bit more. We'll see. In which case this might have to move around a little bit, but we'll see how we go. So that's all I need for that. We're gonna hire another member of staff. We're gonna go designer again. So if I go for this, we'll keep with our original test. We might have to put a bit more. Let's try putting a bit more money in the insurance into the lower categories to even it out a bit. And if we deposit, don't want to deposit that much, I'll say about 6. That will even it out a bit more, and hopefully bring us into a more even spread of people that we can use and get some better quality. Quality, not quantity, that's what it is. We're just getting normal. He's got good skills though. Oh, it's so tempting to get these people. We want good or great though, really. We're not getting them, are we? Normal. Come on, give me a good. Good. Now. No, it's not going to do it. What about now? Oh, yeah, that worked. We'll have him. There you go. Art Fisher. We're going to hire them. They're going to come in next month. So what I'm going to do is we're going to educate this one for 2 months as 2D designer to boost our design skill in 2D. So I need to get a contract, don't I? I haven't got a contract. We don't need a skill level of 2 people, really. That one is a bit long. Well, we'll do that one because that's going to breeze through that. We'll breeze through that. So what's going to happen is the other person's going to come in tomorrow. We should still breeze through it. And this person's going to go off and be trained. And I'm going to get their training up. And we'll keep rotating them, I think, for a little while. And we may expand this room out a little bit as well, because we want to build some funds up. In fact, when I've got the 3 people in, or 4 people, depending on how many I go for, we could actually... I've got another idea. We could split this room out, and that room, and have that as one room. Make that a corridor through here, and have my office as a separate office. We could do that. We could change it around a little bit. Right, this guy's coming in. He wants an extra $1 a month, £1 a month. He can have that. We'll let him have that. Here we go. So he's going to come in. He's going to have a coffee. I think we'll switch it around a little bit. I'm going to switch our room design around. We'll get this one out of the way. We'll change the room design a bit because that will give us a nice big square office there, because there's a lot of space we're not using, is there? We want to maximise our space for this office. There we go. Did we put that on the contract server? We didn't, did we? Ooh, naughty Slim. That's why it's handy to have that. So we're going to spend 2 months training that person up. So we'll get this contract out of the way, make the money, and then once we get that room changed slightly, so it's a big square room, which we could do now, but I'll let the money come in first. I think we need to get a cleaner in. Oh no, not maintenance. Oh well. We're called maintenance and cleaning. We didn't need maintenance. He's come in and done nothing. Right, promote that, get that out the door, release that. We had 2 months extra, so we've got 52 grand now. Let's get another one in. Let's do that one, because that's only team size 1, and we can do it in 3 months, so that will boost our profit margins. Good. But I am going to pause a minute, and we're going to change these rooms around, because I want to go like that. I want to go like that. And then I want to go like that. We'll get rid of that one. And we're going to have one big office like that. What's that saying? Ventilators, right. So we need temperature. And because we can get another. Actually, I think I prefer it there, actually. Let's move that onto that wall. That'll be better. And we'll move that to there and that to there. We'll put the lights in the middle of the room like that. And then I've got my own little office. Is that cool? Oh, we were going to do that as well, weren't we? We were going to say that would look better if it was one room. And we'll move that up to there. We're putting some plants to make it look nicer. And a clock maybe. There we go. And then we can put in our last computer and hire one more member of staff in a minute. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like. That's worked out pretty well, I think. There we go. I like that. And we've still got 50 grand in the bank. So we're going to hire another member of staff. We're hiring a programmer, I think. Let's hire in a programmer. We go up here. Come on, give me somebody really good. Oh, normal. Come on. We want a good or a great. We're not going to get them, are we? We're only going to get normals. Come on, great. It's going to give me a great in a minute. Oh, get a Hiddy. Not very good quality, though. Oh, let's just try these other couple down here. Oh, he's a good one. So we got him or him. He's got more skill. We'll hire him. Right, but what we'll do is with this one who we've just hired, I'm going to send straight away to do a 2-month course. Except he wants £3 more a month. Just paying for your education, mate. Come on. Right. So the other guy's on it. He's currently got 1 more month to run on his educational profile, and we've got. Oh, I should put that door in there. That's all right though. And that's looking pretty sweet little building. That we could, if need be, add another toilet in. We could. I think we need to tidy that up a little bit. I think that needs to go to there, and we'll move that out there like that. I just think that looks better like that. We keep it fairly square like that. We'll see. I think we should colour my office slightly different. I think the interior should have orange walls and dark orangey carpets. That looks terrible, but we're having it. There's too much orange in that room. There's just too much, I'm telling you. No, we're going to change that slightly. Let's go interior. Make that quite a light orange. And floor. We almost want to make it brown, don't we? So it's a dark colour. That's better. Oh, look at that. That's better. Oh, we've overdeveloped that. Wasn't watching. It's alright, this would be a good piece of software. Right, they're going to go home for the day. And we'll have 3 people coding tomorrow because our other guy come back, our first guy from training. So if we go into employees, this one's here. It's got maximum 2D, which is good. Which would be brilliant in the design phase because that will give us a major boost. We're still okay with the 1 server. I think what we do, I can pick that. I'm going to move it into the middle so we can see it better. There we go. We could also hide the walls like that. You can hide the lights like that. We can set up our servers. We can name the rooms. I'm not going to do that. Here we go. Promote. Come on, let's get this out the door. We need the money coming in. Right, 54 grand. We're doing okay. We're going to do one for... Can we get 4 months team times 2? We should breeze that fairly quickly in less than that time. So I want to get all our team back. And then we'll have a quick look in here. And we've got a game and an audio tool. I see I want to do a visual tool. So we're going to get through today, get rid of this, and then we're going to switch to making an audio tool. And I think this is as big as I want to get the team. Because if you get too many members in the team, you'll start losing money. The next bit is tricky because we add on quite a lot of costs. Because we'll add in the cost of having the maintenance for the other building. We need to buy more land. And we need to also... Is that on a server? It's not showing any usage. Oh, there we go. Just took its time. Just took its time. Look at that. With a full team doing it, they fly through these contracts. So yeah, we'll get to the point. If I can get a bit of money up together now, we'll get this out of the way. Release. Go. Right. We're now going to get into the serious stuff of making our own software. So we're at December, so we've done a year. That's not bad, is it? 1 year at doing that. Right, we're going to make a visual tool. We're going to add it into... Oh, these are popular, look. We're going to do... FrameX, let's have a look. FrameX 2. Just remove that one. Yep, so that's not going to make any difference. We put them on those two. FrameX and FrameX 2. So this is going to be... I'm just going to call it S2 so we know it's our software. FrameX Digital 1. That's what we're going to call it. It's going to be with the contracts team. We're going to put quality in. It should have quite a lot of interest. So we're going to develop that. We're going to develop it and see how we go. So we're getting into the serious stuff now. We've got to keep an eye on upcoming releases. Ooh, March 81. We've got a visual tool coming out. God dang, another one there. Look. We could clash with these two. Hopefully not. We should bring it out quicker than that because we've got a good team. I'm going to call a cleaner in just to tidy the place up. We've got 60 grand in. We can afford it. Just tidy my little office up. Clean that. Yeah, I'm going home now. Yep, we're all going to go in. Clean offices for the morning. How cool is that? Breeze through to the next day. We're going through this. We're already at good luck. We want great. We're already at great. Where are we going to go to? Is there another one that's been added in that I haven't told you about? Of course there is. It's outstanding. There we go. We're a now outstanding product. Does this take a little time to update, or does it just not give it to the server? Because I told it to give it to the server. Doesn't seem to be giving it to the server until you select it again. There you go. Suddenly the load goes. Bit strange that. Bit strange, but we'll go with that. We're not going to get it out today. It's going to take us another month, which is fine. When's our next one coming out? We've got to be March. It's got to be out before March. I think we're going to do it. I think we'll get to market early. If we get a really good one, promote that quick. Go. Let's release. We're going to market it. Of course we're going to market it. We're going to market it everywhere. And we've got to give that to the contracts team. And then we're going to develop an audio tool as well. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on those 2 operating systems. And I'm going to do that. Our visual tool, let's find our one, is that one, which we're going to put it on. And it's with this. So they're going to be doing 2... no, we don't want to do that. We want S2 Frame X81. We didn't give it a name. Right, we haven't got a marketing person, I do understand that. I don't want to put them in this building. This is going to be our contracts building. This is looking good. I want to save the marketing guy for the next building. And this is just, that's as big as that building I want to get. I don't want to make that any bigger. That's big enough. Right, here we go. Product reviewed. S2 Slim Studios S2 shines with S2 FrameX VT1. They say good things come in small packages. S2 FrameX VT1 is taking graphics to new heights. What we're also going to do, because we've already made like 96 grand there, you'll see as well the marketing moves a lot slower now, and you'll see, probably not for a few weeks, but you'll see it do some wonderful things as well. Because I noticed when I was playing my big offline game to test it out initially, I built an OS and it would go up. Normally what you get, or what you used to get before the 2 patches that we've had, is you'll get it, you'll sell a bit and then it get less, then it get less, then it get less, and it will go down, and then you won't be making any money on marketing. Now it seems to go down and then up and then down, and it seems to vary. It seems to be taken into consideration what else is going on in the market, which is good. We could possibly, I mean, our reputation's not bad, but what I wanted to look at was operating systems and see with these 2. That's the one we want, that one. Can we trade IP? No. Can we trade IP? No. Ooh, we could buy Frame X2 out for a nice 56 grand. I haven't really got the money, but we could do. Could be an option. We could do things like that. We probably will do that to get into games later. Look at that. Look, 500 grand that made. Wow, let's have a look at that. That's more like it. That is more like it. If I look at details on this, now that first month made a bit, second month that rocketed. That absolutely rocketed. Brilliant. That's well into profit. That's what we want, a good start. That will help us out next week when we develop the next building. I mean, we've got enough money. I'm thinking we could hire a full-time cleaner at 600 a month now, because it's not like it's going to hurt us. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave them at 8 o'clock in the morning and then come in and tidy up every day. I'm quickly also just going to call in IT and maintenance just to see if there's anything needs repairing. They can come around and check the place out. Right, maintenance is needed, IT wasn't. That's good. That's good. Oh, so much money that's made. We've got great. We want to get that right up the top though. We made fantastic profit that month. This again is not... Is that... No, that's designing. That's why it's not showing it. We're in outstanding. We can develop it now. Should show a load. Come on. Should be loaded now. Slow it down a bit. See if that... The bus is a bit full as well. Got to wait for a second bus. Right. I think we've made our money on that first one. It's gone down now. There you go. There's the cleaner in, coming in, doing a bit of work. Wearing his shorts in the work. Terrible. He's sit there now, doing nothing. Doesn't seem to be loading these servers right. Don't know about that. There you go. It loads on the server after you've selected it and it's run for a bit. Bit strange that. Maybe it needs to get so far in. I don't know. But we're okay on server power. Still making money. We do technically need a separate marketing team, but we're not going to do that. We'll keep running. We'll get this bit of software out, and then we'll turn it out. I don't think we can actually. Just have a look at else. Yeah, we could do games and that. We might have to buy a game engine. We shall see. But I've got more plans. Don't worry. We've got $500,000 in the bank. That's not bad. This will probably start losing money next month, so we'll probably have to end the marketing on that. Oh, there you go, name. Let's get them through the night. There we go. Cleaner comes in, tidies up, and then sits down on his backside for the rest of the day. Ready? Yeah, I've done my cleaning. I'll sit here and wait for the bus. We will probably have to end the marketing now. We'll have a look. Oh, look. That's normally more balanced, but I think it's where we're quite early in the game. But where we're only going to make outstanding products. There we go. That can go out. And once I release this, we're going to slow it down for just a minute. Release that. Yes, I want to market it. Start the campaign. And then we're going to develop visual tool for Opti, and we're going to call it S2 Opti VT1. So we're creating for that one as well. So we're selling it for different markets, and we'll do that. Now I do realise they're currently doing free tasks, so we need to end this off soon. We'll let it run to the end, and then we'll switch it off and get rid of it, because it won't make much more money anyway. So we've made our $500,000. I'm hoping this one, AT1, will bring in the money next month, and we'll end up with a nice cool million perhaps for next series. Got to keep your fingers crossed. Leave that going for the minute. It will slow them down doing the other two tasks, because they're the contracts team. They're not meant to be doing marketing. We'll get one of those. Bang, yes. Right, here we go. What have we got said about this one? Shocks Audio. They say good things come in small packages. It is a beautiful piece of engineering. We've got a visual tool come out, Final Pro 6, which is good. Another great piece of work from Final Pro 5. So that was an updated visual tool. And they've made is the newest crapware. Not unexpected, the house light turns out to be a stinker. We cannot recommend this enough. I think that means they cannot recommend it. So look, we've made a 1.3 mil, which is good. But still making money. Now, because there's another visual tool out, will that affect our one? This is the question. This is the question. Will this go up this month or down? I think it will go down. We're still probably, if it goes into a loss, that's it. We will end the marketing on it and say enough's enough, which I think I'm going to do this time anyway. We'll let it run to the end. There we go. And then I'm going to end the marketing on that. 750 grand that made. That's sweet. I'm going to have loads of money for next series, next episode. Next Sunday, you're going to go, ah, yeah, that's what you're going to do. You're going to love it, guys. Hopefully, you've approved. Of course, we're at July, so we've got nobody working apart from me, which is no good because they've all gone on holiday. This is the problem. Luckily, we've got the money coming in from the AT1, got it on mega fast there, didn't realise. So hopefully we'll get that up to outstanding if I can today on my own. It's a hard job. Somebody's got to do it. We'll try our best. Will I get it? I don't know if I'll get it up there today. We shall see. Outstanding. We just need a couple more. There's one. It just needs one more. If we can get there, I think we could. There we go. We can get it into the development tide. We'll force it on there and see if that does change that to 33% in a minute. I'm going to be going home. 1.8 million we got in the bank. Oh, that's sweet. Of course, I'm doing that as well, which doesn't help. All my team will be back. There we go. 2.2 mil we got this day. We're doing brilliant. We are doing brilliant. Yeah, you can still minimise those, by the way, like that. But this is where it gets good. Like, you can say, I don't want to see development. I don't want to see design. I don't want to see marketing. And I think that's bugged out, to be honest. I think that's still a bit buggy. Yeah, look, here you go. An error occurred. Yes, it's a bit buggy that, but at least it comes up with error reports here. So the guy can sort of see what we've got going on. Now we've got the full team back. That'll breeze through that and that. We get that done. We'll make our money and move on. Look at that, we got 2.2 million. It couldn't be better. We should last now. We're not going to get this done today, but we will get it. We get it, a lot of it done. We'll probably finish it off tomorrow and then move on to the next bit. And we'll go from there. Look at that, outstanding. Let's go. Oh, we are going to finish it today. Release, yes. Put play, and we will create an audio tool now. The same again, we'll do that. And we will go... That's what I didn't do. That's why I didn't select it, did I? It was the Opti one, wasn't it? So it will be called S2 Opti AT1, I think. Yeah, that's right. Ba-da-ba-ba. Bring up R1. The Opti one. We'll make that more popular and we'll develop that. There we go. Couldn't be doing better. Couldn't be doing better. And we'll get that going. I have noticed this bug out with this before and it will come back. So we'll see how we get on. Let's get those out for the day. Have a look. Highly recommend. Beautiful piece of engineering. There we go. So these will start making money between them now. This is still making like a couple $100 grand. That's sweet. I mean, technically we should have a marketing person now. I'm only holding off to put them in the new building. So then, the way I'm going to design it, guys, is I'm going to do this one as our contracts office. We're going to have another building with some car parking and stuff that we're going to design, and that's going to be basically where customers can come in. It's going to be customer facing. They can come in, they can talk to the receptionist. We will be able to do marketing and deals from that one building. So it's going to be a little bit different. So we're going to step it up a bit. And then we'll move on to a larger premises where we're going to do all sorts of funny things, which I haven't decided on how we're going to do them yet, which will probably come in a few weeks' time. But we're going to step it up. So let's have a look at our upcoming releases as well. Have we got any audio tools coming out? We've got one there. Can we do this by November 81? It's going to be tight. Depends what they're producing it on as well, to be fair. We can't tell what that's going to come out on. That might come out on a different OS, you see, because I'm building it for the individual OSs to step it up. Now I could... Oh, we need to speed this up through the night. Bang. It's going to make loads of money. VT1, this Opti one isn't making a lot of money, is it? That's unusual. Thought that would have... Look, that was trendy and popular. And that was just popular. The other one was trendy, which made a lot more money. Look at that one. That AT one made loads of money. They're in profit though, that's the thing. As long as they make a profit, I'm happy. I mean, this team is meant to be our contracts team. It's not meant to be our core development team. But we're doing it to bring some money in so we can do wonderful things for the future. I want to see if I can get this maybe into development in the next few seconds, but we're not going to. And I'm going to hit pause because we're at 1 hour. I'm going to stop it dead on 1 hour this time just to annoy you. And you're going to say, but we're only part of the way through. You can just finish it. But then no, I'm going to stop it. So we've had a good 1 hour there. Good development. We've brought in loads of cash, which is good. So, guys, if you've liked this series, or this episode, should I say, please hit the like button. If you dislike the fact that I changed, hit the dislike button. You know, it gives me some idea as to, you know, how many people are going to revolt. And I've just noticed something horrible in there, which I've got to take that window out of there. That was terrible. I'm going to just quickly... just going to change that slightly to there and there so it looks better. That's better. It's a bit weird having a window on the end. We could space that out another one, but that'll do. That's better. Right, so if you've liked the video, hit the like button. If you've disliked the fact that I have changed from the other series to a new series, hit the dislike button. Feel free to comment down below. Any tips, ideas, or questions you got, chuck them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll put the links to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and donations all in the description of the video. But most importantly, as per always, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure you share out the videos. That's it from me today, guys. So until next week, goodbye from me for now. Goodbye.